everyone. This is Narada Rishi Raja with Sacred Vibes, Holistic Center. And I just wanted to talk to you for today for a moment. I haven't made a video in a few days, which is rare for me, I know. And it's because I've been contemplating. I've been contemplating the content. Not that anything that I've put out is wrong. Not that I disagree with anything that I put out in the past 2 years. But it hasn't been having as much of an impact. People haven't been getting it. Yeah, they've been getting something from it, but they haven't been getting the message. And no, it's not my responsibility. I'm not even the doer, right? But it does bring in some accountability, right? Maybe there's a different way I can communicate. Maybe there's a different way I can bring it up. Maybe there's a different way I can phrase it, a different format I can organize it in, right? So there's all these different things that I can try. And I've been at a loss lately. I have to be honest with that. I've been at a loss lately trying to think of a different way to explain, a different way to get through, another way to explain the infinite, right? See, there's a challenge when we seek the truth. If we actually find it, in order for somebody else to see it too, a lot of times they have to go through exactly what we went through. A lot. And a lot of times people want a shortcut, which they can have. They listen honestly, openly, and without prejudice or bias to someone that's already been there. But even the ones that say they want to listen, most of the time, they can only hear from where they're at. So one of the hardest things about seeking and then finding the truth, and there is a truth, just so you know. It's not everybody gets to believe whatever they want, yet at the same time they do. Everybody gets to add in the details they want, but there is an absolute truth. And when you realize and you learn how to understand the infinite, and that's what we're talking about, God's source, the infinite. You can call it the universe, you can call it, I know it's a multiverse, you can call it that, you can call it energy, whatever. But that source piece, right? And ultimately, when you start to understand this, when you go to explain, the words that you use no longer are the same words, but you only have certain words that you can use. So people will think they understand, yet it's just a lack of vocabulary on our part. And even now, we have so much more than they used to, which is why it's getting better to explain. But at the same time, as we come up with these more words, they get watered down and then they lose their meaning before somebody is ever actually able to understand the truth. So it's something that always has to be experienced, which is why I express and I reiterate and prioritize with everybody I talk to, whether you come to a class, whether it's on here, whether it's a consulting session, anything like that. But I refer to everyone to their own practice, their own experience. Never believe anything that I say, but get involved in the process. Because in order to find that truth, in order to truly see it, you have to walk the same walk. You have to walk the same path. In order to get to heaven, you have to become Christ. You have to become Buddha. You have to become any of these masters that you would think of. The masters. The ones that you think are not capable of becoming. That's what you have to become. Anything less, you're an animal. You're not a human. That's why there's so much pressure. That's why you feel unfulfilled if you're doing anything less. I hope this helps. I also hope it explains a little bit of the absence. I'm trying to think of a new way to get it through because it is very, very important. Very important. And it's more important than any other thing you have going on right now. And if you prioritize anything over it, you will not get there. I hope this helps everyone. Have a great day on purpose and stay mindful. Namaskar.